The story between The Fiend, Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss has been one of the best stories WWE has done in recent times. It's captivated me, and I'm sure you too. Now, it has added a lot of questions as to what's going on. It's allowed us to think deeper into this. And one of the questions I keep getting asked is Alexa Bliss controlling The Fiend? Is she now in charge of The Fiend? We've seen it now twice. On the KO show, she almost summoned him by saying, "Come on, Kevin, let him in." We could not find a reason why Bray Wyatt would want to attack or change Kevin Owens. Usually there is one. Again on Raw, The Fiend came out, he hit Abigail onto Andrade while Alexa did it to Zelina Vega. And again, there's no reason why Bray Wyatt would want to attack Andrade. We know, though, that Zelina was bad-mouthing Alexa on commentary. So we can deduct from that The Fiend is doing the work of Alexa. So I can understand some people thinking that she is therefore controlling him. But I don't think it goes that easy. I don't think she's simply controlling The Fiend. I think she is The Fiend. I think what you're seeing here is two people that are both the same entity. I think Alexa is The Fiend. I think the way you're seeing her walking up to Owens backstage saying let him in, things like this, I think this is Alexa, but the almost Funhouse Bray version of Alexa. We often see Funhouse Bray in the Firefly Funhouse, and he talks to The Fiend in a separate person, same way Alexa did, by saying let him in. So does that mean that possibly in the future Alexa could get a mask? Most likely. We was told back when the Funhouse started that when we saw the Fiend's mask and things like that, and we haven't actually seen any characters join Bray yet. So maybe we get Alexa in the Funhouse, and Alexa Bliss is basically a happier version, much like Funhouse Bray is, and maybe therefore she becomes the Fiend Alexa Bliss when she's wrestling as well. I think that would be an okay character turn. I think people would still be willing to accept that and be happy with that. And thinking about it, literally a week ago we was talking about the fact that Bray had this weird goings on in the Funhouse. He was crying, there was static, things were going wrong. Maybe that's because Alexa Bliss is now in control in some form. Maybe she is therefore directing The Fiend and doing her story, and Bray Wyatt can't tell his. That would explain why Funhouse Bray Wyatt is upset that his story's almost been put on hold. Maybe that's what he's trying to tell us. But the story gets more interesting because we've all heard it. The demonic laugh of The Fiend at the end of the Hell in a Cell commercial that's been playing on WWE TV for a few weeks now. And of course, we instantly jump that The Fiend is going to do something big at Hell in a Cell. He currently does not have a match at Hell in a Cell. So I think everybody is expecting him to attack Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton is in his big match. It's the last time he goes for the WWE title against Drew McIntyre. He could beat Drew and then The Fiend attack Randy. The Fiend could cost Randy the match. That's definitely possible. But what if that doesn't happen? And what if, because Alexa now has some kind of control over The Fiend, what if Alexa therefore interrupts one of the women's matches that are going to be taking place? We assume Bayley versus Sasha. We don't know from the Raw side what that match will be yet. But obviously, it's definitely possible that she could attack Asuka or something at Hell in a Cell. And that is the thing they're trying to build up for Hell in a Cell. During the actual commercial, it sounds like a child singing, something we've heard from Bray Wyatt before, and like you hear the music is literally a xylophone. Again, that's a musical instrument which a lot of us associate with the Firefly Funhouse. So it just speaks volumes that maybe Hell in a Cell could be a big turning point in the story of The Fiend. And if Alexa is part of that story, it makes sense that it could be all about her. It might not be setting up for The Fiend versus Orton. It could be to set up for Alexa versus Asuka. Just a little theory, but let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video. Of course, follow me on Twitter at CWrestlingUK. I will see you as always next time. Peace!